India has an addiction no one talks about, the addiction to suffer. And if you grew up in an Indian home, you have seen it firsthand. We don't celebrate happiness, we celebrate suffering. Someone in every family is respected not because they are happy, but because they have suffered the most. In Indian households, the more you struggle, the more sanskari you are called. And the more you break, the more strong they claim you are. We've built a culture where people are loved for how much they can tolerate and not how deeply they can live. Success without pain feels suspicious. Ease feels undeserved, rest feels like rebellion, and happiness feels like betrayal. So generations grow up believing they must earn love through exhaustion. Women become the emotional backbone of every home, even when their own spine is collapsing. And men grow up believing they must never cry, even when their hearts are drowning. Parents call it duty, children call it normal, but the body calls it trauma. The truth is that suffering is not character, it's unprocessed pain decorated as culture. That's why every Indian family passes down the same cycle: burnout disguised as strength, silence disguised as respect, and fear disguised as love. You've seen this cycle, you've lived in it, maybe you're still carrying it. So maybe it's time to create a new culture where joy isn't suspicious, rest isn't rebellion, and ease isn't laziness. Where a woman doesn't have to break to be respected and a man doesn't have to shut down to be valued. Because somewhere along the way, India confused suffering with virtue and happiness with selfishness. We clap louder for the daughter who sacrificed everything than for the daughter who built something. We respected the man who never complained more than the man who knew how to feel. But suffering is not sanskar, it's unhealed pain passed down as tradition. India doesn't need more martyrs, it needs emotionally healthy humans. And here's the simplest, most powerful truth: happiness is not a betrayal of your family, it's the first act of healing your family. Because when one person chooses joy over guilt, rest over burnout, and self worth over sacrifice, the entire generation finally breathes.